up, everyone? We are here in the Jurassic room, and today we're going to be heading on yet another Jurassic World Toy Hunt, and there still are toys out there that I haven't added to my collection yet, like some variants of figures that have been out for a while, and there are a couple new releases that I'm not sure if everyone is aware of, so hopefully when we head out on this hunt, I can find some of that new stuff or some of that stuff that I've been looking for quite a while to add to my collection. So let's go ahead and head out on this hunt and see what I can find for my collection. Okay, so we are at our first stop outside of Target, and my big hope coming to Target today is I can find those new dino reveal figures that have the little skeletons on the outside, and then when you put them down into the water, they change into the regular dinosaur, which is really cool, and they are actually like the attack pack size, so they are like mainline Mattel toys, so I'm super excited to try to find them. I'd also be happy with just anything else new that we haven't seen recently, so let's head inside and see what the first stop has for us. So here we are on the toy section, and unfortunately I couldn't find those new dino reveal figures, but they do have a lot of cool stuff to look at. We've got plenty of Hammond Collection Allosauruses. We got the new Lewistic Baryonyx, which is pretty cool. And then we've just got a bunch of other figures that we've seen for a while. But looking at the Godzilla x Kong stuff, actually, they have another Roll and Battle Kong, which is really cool to see because I haven't seen that one much. And then right here, oh, we got a little Mighty Little Biter. It looks like it fell off the shelf, which is pretty cool. But again, it's nothing that I haven't seen, so it's not too crazy. But here's something awesome, guys. When I was going on the other aisle, walking around over where the superhero stuff is, look at this, guys. Batman versus Kong. This is a really cool. It's some sort of collab where DC did with Monsterverse, so you can see Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong, and then we get a small Batman figure, a bigger Batman figure, and then of course Kong with an interchangeable head, which is really sweet, and I definitely want to add this to my collection. But it is $70, which is a crazy high price for a set like this. I don't know if that's normal for these DC Multiverse toys because I don't collect them, but I am so tempted with this Kong figure. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to pull the trigger right now on $70 for this set, but it is just really sweet, so it really tempts me, and I will eventually add it to my collection, but I may cave in and just buy it today. But even though we didn't find anything new Jurassic, we did find this awesome set here at Target. Looks like I'm caving in, guys. I just can't help but pick this up. Now I am outside of Ross, and honestly, Ross has been pretty good to us on the last couple toy hunts. They have gotten some new Jurassic stuff over the weeks, and it's been a little bit better than it was the weeks prior. So I have a little bit of faith going into this Ross that we may find something cool. So let's head inside and see what they've got. So here we are on the toy section, and they don't have anything new I need for my collection, but they do have a couple Jurassic items like the Bajatosaurus. They've also got the Maposaurus, and they've got both variants, as y'all can see, which is pretty cool, and they are all $10.99, which is what we have seen for a while. So I'm not really interested in those, but it is still nice to see something Jurassic. And then when I looked over here, they actually have one of these Zuru X shotguns, which is, I'm actually not quite sure how much this is. I believe $12.99. But I did pick this up a long time ago, but I haven't seen one in a while at a Ross store, so that is pretty cool to see. But other than that, it looks like that's all the Jurassic stuff they have, other than a couple of random dinosaur toys. So unfortunately, this Ross stop right here is going to be leaving me empty-handed, but at least we saw some Jurassic stuff, and like I always say, it just never hurts to check. Okay, so now I am outside of Walmart, and I think my biggest hope here would be to finally get the gigantic trackers at Walmart. So hopefully they have the variant that's different from the one that I found at Target a while back. Other than that, I'd just be happy with anything new inside. So let's head in and see what I can find. So here we are on the toy section, and unfortunately I don't see the new gigantic trackers, so I don't think I'm gonna get lucky with that variant today. But they do have a lot of toys like the Ultimate Damage figures. They have a case here of the new minis, which is pretty cool, and they've got about as many of the Chaos Theory Danger Packs that I've ever seen at a single Walmart. But again, that is all stuff that I already have in my collection, so I'm not really interested. Now here's something interesting. Look at this, guys. I found some of the blue Jurassic World Dominion captives eggs over here. There's only 2 of them, and I checked the price and they're on clearance for $2, which is a great price, but it's not quite good enough for me to pick them up as extras for my collection. I normally wait till they're like 50 cents or $1 to pick them up. And then of course they've got the regular captives, which are all normal price. But other than that, there's not really anything new to see here, but there is something that I realized, guys. These Lego sets down here, these 2 that have been out for a long time, I forgot to ever pick them up for my collection, and they're scanning up $31 instead of $40 if you get them on Walmart.com. So I may actually pick up these 2 sets and get them to price match the online price so that I can go ahead and add them to my collection. Since I did kind of forget that I never picked them up, I guess I was waiting for them to go on discount, and they are on a somewhat discount. So maybe it's a good time to go ahead and pick up these 2 Lego sets so that I actually don't leave this Walmart empty-handed. But other than that, there's not anything crazy to see, but I guess we'll grab the Legos so that we have some stuff to bring back for the collection from this Walmart. Okay, so now I am outside of Dollar Tree, and I haven't stopped at this particular Dollar Tree right here, and it maybe have been a year, which is crazy. So I don't know how their stock is, and I don't remember how successful I've been in the past stopping at this certain Dollar Tree, but we're about to find out. So let's head in and see what they've got. So here we are on the toy section at Dollar Tree, and I actually found something new. We've got this Epic Evolution Fun Pack, which looks like it comes up with 2 sets of stand-up dinosaurs, and it comes with some coloring pages and markers, is what it looks like to me. If we get a little bit of a closer look, this is pretty cool and something new for $1.25. That's hard to say no to, so I'm excited that we found something new. Other than that, there wasn't really much to see. There was this little sticker and color activity set that I've seen many times, and these Dominion portfolios, which I've seen even more often. And then other than that, I didn't really see any other Jurassic items, but at least we did find something new that I've never seen before. So luckily we have something to leave here not empty-handed and something to add to the collection. So I guess it was a pretty successful stop right here. Okay, so now I am outside of a second Ross, and hopefully they've got even more Jurassic stuff than the first Ross we stopped at. This Ross right here normally has better selection than the first Ross I stopped at, so that hopefully gives me a little bit of faith that we'll find something awesome. So let's head in and see what I can find. So here we are on the toy section, and unfortunately this Ross doesn't have much more than the other Ross did. They've got a couple of the gigantic tracker Bajadosauruses right over here, and then as I went up here, they've also got the Zuru X shotgun, which is pretty cool. But again, I did already add this to my collection, so I don't really need it. So unfortunately, it looks like once again we're going to be leaving another Ross here empty-handed. But again, I guess I can't really complain, because a few weeks ago I did hit the jackpot at like 3 or 4 different Rosses in one single toy hunt, and that's just kind of the way it is when you are toy hunting at discount stores. So unfortunately, again, there's not anything for me to pick up at this Ross, but it never hurts to check, like I always say. Now we are back in the Jurassic room, so let's take a look at what I got on this week's toy hunt. So here is everything that I got on this week's toy hunt. So let's take a look at all of it, starting with this DC Multiverse Batman vs. Kong set, which is super unique and cool. Of course, we got this giant Kong figure here, which is sweet, with an interchangeable head. There's actually some sort of collector card or something back there as well. And then we get these 2 Batman figures, which I'm not too crazy about because I don't collect Batman stuff, but this is just so unique. And since it's Monsterverse, I kind of just had to pick it up. And actually look at this art on the back of the box, guys. Absolutely beautiful. It says Batman vs. Kong, DC Justice League Monsterverse. So I'm guessing they made some comic books, or I actually saw online that they made some comic books of the Justice League versus some kaiju. So that's pretty cool that they made a toy set like this, and I'm super happy to get it for my collection. Next, I finally picked up some of these Lego sets that I've been waiting for a while. I'm not sure why I waited so long. I think I kind of forgot, but we got this Dinosaur Fossils T-Rex skull, which is pretty cool, but I'm sure most of you have seen this many times. We also got this Lego set right here, the Baby Dinosaur Rescue Center, which is pretty cute and fun, but again, this one's been out for a long time, so it's kind of funny that I just now added it to my collection. And the last item that I got for my collection on this week's toy hunt was from Dollar Tree. This little fun pack that is Epic Evolution themed. Comes with some stand-up dinosaurs and some drawing and markers and stuff. Nothing too crazy about this, just one of those fun little cheap Dollar Tree Jurassic items, but nonetheless, it is still fun to add to my collection. And other than this, I'm happy with everything that we added to the collection in this week's toy hunts. Want to see more awesome Jurassic content? Then hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications so that you don't miss any of my content. Also, check me out on Instagram and join my Discord server for so much more Jurassic fun. The links to everything will be in the description below. Check out more awesome Jurassic videos here.